Imagine standing at Monterey Car Week, the air buzzing with excitement, when Lamborghini decides to drop the mic on the Huracán. That's exactly what happened when they unveiled the Temerario SI. And honestly, it's a name that perfectly captures the spirit of this car. In Italian, it means fearless, or even daredevil. And let me tell you, after digging into the details, this machine is ready to live up to that name. At first glance, the Temerario is unmistakably a Lamborghini. You've got that classic wedge shape that takes you right back to the Countach days. But look closer, and you'll see it's sleeker, almost more mature than the Huracán. The lines are sharp, the hexagon motif is everywhere, from the daytime running lights to the massive rear end dominated by a giant diffuser. It's aggressive, it's dynamic, and it looks like it's doing 200 miles an hour just sitting still. But here's the thing, it's not just about looks. Lamborghini has completely redesigned the body to slice through the air more efficiently, and if you opt for the lightweight Allegrettia package with its carbon fiber bits and larger rear wing, you get a massive 158% increase in downforce. That means it's not just a pretty face, it's glued to the road. Now, let's pop the hood, well, technically it's behind you, because this is where things get really interesting. For years, the Huracan's naturally aspirated V10 was the stuff of legend. It was pure, it was raw, and we all loved it. So when Lamborghini announced the Temerario would be a hybrid V8, I'll admit I had questions. But then I heard the numbers, and more importantly, I heard the engine scream. This isn't just any V8, it's a brand new twin-turbocharged 4.0-liter masterpiece with a flat-plane crank, and it revs to an absolutely mind-blowing 10,000 RPM. In a turbo engine, that is practically unheard of. By itself, the combustion engine churns out 789 horsepower, but then you add the party trick, 3 electric motors. One is integrated into the gearbox, and 2 more sit on the front axle. Combine all that, and you're looking at a total output of 907 horsepower. We're talking about a car that will launch you to 60 miles an hour in an estimated 2.4 seconds and keep pulling all the way to a top speed of 213 miles per hour. But what's it actually like to drive? The first reports from journalists who've taken it on track are in, and the consensus is that this powertrain is an overachiever. Because those electric motors fill in any hint of turbo lag, the power delivery feels linear, just like the old V10, but with a gut-wrenching hit of torque the moment you breathe on the throttle. And the sound? From inside the cabin, it starts as a growl, builds to a bawsaw, and at the top end, it turns into a mechanical banshee wail that gives you goosebumps. It's a different soundtrack than the Huracán, but it's every bit as intoxicating. And here's a twist that no one saw coming. This thing has an EV mode. You can cruise through the city in total silence, powered only by the front electric motors. It's the first time a series production Lamborghini has been front-wheel drive. You get about 3 to 5 miles of range, just enough to not wake the neighbors when you get home late. But don't worry, the moment you switch to Sport or Corsa mode, the V8 roars to life and the hybrid system switches from saving the planet to deploying every single electron for maximum attack. To handle all that power, Lamborghini built an all-new aluminum space frame. It's 25% stiffer than the Huracan's chassis, which is great for handling, but they also managed to use 50% fewer components and reduce weld length by over 80%. That's some next-level engineering. This new frame also liberates a ton of space inside. For the first time in a while, the baby Lamborghini actually feels spacious. There's nearly 2 inches more legroom and over an inch more headroom. Lamborghini claims you can fit a 6'5" driver wearing a helmet, which was impossible in the old car. It's finally a place where you can actually get comfortable. And the interior tech has finally caught up to the 21st century. You're greeted by 3 screens, a 12.3-inch digital cockpit for the driver, an 8.4-inch infotainment screen in the center, and, because nobody likes being a jealous passenger, a 9.1-inch screen on the passenger side, so they can see all the performance data and even navigate. It's a fantastic blend of the analog fighter jet toggle switches we all love and the modern digital connectivity we expect. Now, let's talk money, because with great power comes a great price tag. The Huracán was already a dream machine, but the Temerario is stepping into a whole new league.
Estimates put the starting price right around the $390,000 mark, and if you start ticking option boxes like that incredible Allegratia lightweight package, custom paint from their 400 color palette, or carbon fiber wheels, you can easily soar past $450,000. It's a significant jump, roughly 30% more than the old car, and it positions it as a direct, fierce competitor to the Ferrari 296 GTB. So, what's the final verdict? The Temerario isn't just a replacement for the Huracan, it's a redefinition. It's bigger, it's heavier, and it's astronomically more powerful and complex. Some purists might miss the simplicity of the V10, and I get that, but this isn't a car looking backward. It's a car that takes everything we loved about the Huracan, the drama, the emotion, the insanity, and propels it into the future with hybrid technology. It's a 907 horsepower daredevil that just so happens to be able to drive itself silently through town. And for my money, that fearless attitude makes it the most intriguing Lamborghini to come along in years. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a second of the action.